Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Lou, Seth, Guys, and from the Villager Cigar Studios, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Doing well. Every time I think we're out of doing reviews for this particular thing, they suck us back in every time. Every time.
That's right. So today we are talking about the Ferio Tego Timeless TAA 2022. Cigars at Toro 6x50. Comes out of the Plasencia factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper binder filler, all listed as Nicaraguan. No other details than that. Blended by Michael Herklots. Price point is $15, and the cigar was released in May of 2022. So with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Um, I thought the cigar started out really nice in the first third. I got a lot of surprising pepper kick, like a dried red pepper kick. It's very mouth layering, coating, kind of like sits on the rear palate. Um, a little surprised. I just for whatever reason, when I think about Herklots, I don't think about him blending something that's like got more spice levels than like other flavor tones.
You're saying
Um,
Michael's a little Nancy is what you're saying.
little,
Little
yeah. Oh,
little
yeah. Little, mm,
Mm,
mm. Yeah.
mm.
No, he's really handsome. Um,
he's actually strikingly handsome.
yeah.
He's a good looking
Uh,
fucking dude, man.
yes, it's probably more the suit than actually him, though.
It's not even that,
Clothes make
man.
the man.
It's like a superhero outfit, like all the powers
Yeah.
in the uniform.
It's in that. What do you call that? That little
Pocket
It's you know what it
hanger.
is? It's
pocket
that
thing.
he doesn't even button his cuffs, man. He just lets that stuff just go. That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's like I'm gonna put on the suit, but I'm not gonna button any shirt buttons.
All right. So that was a little surprising, the pepper up front, but that eventually that didn't take too long to calm down. And overall, after that, it was a lot more balanced, harmonious, kind of a blend. Um, the cigar for me was like it was borderlining super strong. So even after like what 4 or 5 draws in, like I immediately kind of felt like how like well I don't know about you guys, but like when I smoke a stronger cigars. I kind of get this like head rush from it, not like a cigarette head rush, but like a cloudiness that you sometimes will feel. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Little
that's
buzz.
a little buzz. You know what I mean?
Get a little
Uh,
high.
yeah, a little high. No, not that kind of high. That's a good kind of high. This is the cigar kind of high. Um, and that's a
You
whole
get
other thing because I
you get a
thought,
you get a little nicotine buzz.
Little Nick
yeah,
Rush.
a little Nick Rush. That's another part of it. I was like, man, this isn't hard clots. Like, what is this? Like a you know,
Herklots on a Harley, man. Vroom vroom.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he did in 2020.
That's right.
But overall, I kind of felt like as the cigar went through, the it actually calmed down a little too much. Where it was weird. It's like it was a pretty strong cigar, but as the cigar went through, I got less and less like distinct, like full flavors out of it. So I don't know. I like last year's TA a lot more.
All right, Seth, what were your thoughts?
I don't think he did a TAA last year. Did he do one?
Was that last year? No, wait.
No, it was
Mm,
2020.
Was that 2020?
The black
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
That's
the black
this.
one with the cool bands.
that was
Yeah,
good.
it's the variation of this cigar, man.
Yeah.
It's like the
That
same
was that
fucking
was
thing,
much
man.
better. That was much better.
Yeah, I don't think it was in last year. It was like in that
It was in
transition
20
year.
it was in
Mm.
2020.
Yeah.
Listen, I thought the cigar was great. I loved how the strength went from like medium full down to a medium as the cigar progressed. Really good burn and draw. Um, Cocoa, earth, leather, lots of pepper spices. There's some sweetness to it as well. It's just really, really well blended cigar. I liked every aspect of it. So, John?
Man, I got to tell you, I was so disappointed in that I did not anticipate how good this cigar was. It was impressive. And like June was saying, there's a lot of chutzpah in this cigar. I mean, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh.
Not that I don't think Michael can blend strong cigars. It's just, elegant is a word I would normally use to describe a cigar.
Elegancia, even.
Elegancia.
All right.
So I got a lot of sweet leather, wood, baking spices, and that baking spice really intensified, brought some pepper with it. And it was, I mean, it had some serious spice to it, some serious bite to it. And then that sort of evolved into chocolate and espresso, calmed down to about medium by the halfway point of the first third. And then the spices kind of came up and almost like Szechuan spice, so like just kind of coming and then going, coming and going. So it was nice. Really good balance for all the different flavors. Nothing felt washed out. Second, third, very similar. Baking spices at medium full, sweet bready center, leather and wood. It was good. I really enjoyed it. The last third, I agree with Jiunn. It's weird because there's like an inverse pyramid of strength. The last third was the softest third. So I don't know if it's just palate fatigue at that point because the flavors are still interesting, bread, wood, and baking spices, but I just didn't find that they harmonized in the same degree as the first and second third. So that wasn't quite as good of a score for me. Burn was excellent. Draws a bit into the snug territory for me, so I had to dock at a couple points. But yeah, I was impressed. I wish more TAs were like this. Aaron?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with oak, dark earth, and bold baking spice. That spice morphed into black pepper fairly quickly, and a faint cocoa note joined a bit later. Second third saw the oak gain a light toast, and the cocoa note departed, and then the final third saw a light wood bitterness join, and the toast level increase. I thought the cigar started well. It had a heavy and potent flavor strength combination. As the cocoa dropped out and the profile became a bit dry in the second third, the profile dropped down a level of enjoyment for me and kind of maintained the level the rest of the way. Apparently, I smoked the cigar backwards because the strength built up for me as it went along. At the end of the cigar, I was sweating, and that happens to me maybe 3 cigars a year. So this gets one of those slots taken up for the year. But yeah, it was. I remember the previous one, and I still don't think of Herklotz as blending this type of style, even though he does. And it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit in the forefront of my mind. But this one kicked my ass in regards to the strength levels. So, I was hoping that profile from the first third would have kind of held on longer, but that's not happening. I'm not sure I'd come back to this all that often. I would smoke it again, kind of just to see if I can get that first third to last longer, and also to see if it's going to affect me the same way. Just curious if it was just the combination of whatever happened that day that it hit me, but yeah, it got me, and I think I smoked this in the morning, so it was a fun time. So, all right, let's get into the scores. Start at the top with Seth, 6.92. John was next at 6.52. Jiunn gave it a 6.1. I gave it a 5.85. So Seth had that 6.92 matchup for you.
Oh, I'd buy another. What are these
Mazo
packs at Mazo of 10?
I don't know if these come in Mazos or boxes.
I hope not boxes.
I hope they come in Mazos just because I want to blow up Coop's brain cells.
I hope it comes in paper so I can buy a pack to piss off Coop and then buy a pack to piss him to support Michael. No, I actually really like this blend. I really like the 2020 as well. It also helps that the packaging's really sick. Makes me feel somewhat cool when I smoke it. I feel like Michael for about 2.5 hours. So if you want to feel like Herklotz too, smoke it.
No. All right, John, 6.52.
Yeah, I don't know if I felt like Herklotz, but yeah, I was impressed. I don't think he has to necessarily blend this strong. Although, like I said, I was impressed that he just kind of threw a left jab just to remind people of who he is. It's like he can make you sweat a little bit. And again, like I said, I wish more TA cigars were this good. That would be, but the score matched up pretty well from my experience.
All right, Jiunn, 6.1.
No, like I already said, I like the 2021 a lot more.
The one that didn't exist.
The Phantom release.
Oh, 2020. 2020, sorry.
It's been a long 5 years.
That was your private blend, man.
Yeah. My 5.85 match as well. It was above average flavor profile. I had really good construction. I think it was just maybe like a wavy burn and a slightly tug draw, but nothing earth shattering there. But yeah, I mean, I liked the first third. I was digging it. It was potent and it was good. And I don't know, maybe it was just the strength that was getting to me at the end. It just didn't kind of maintain that for me. So, all right, final thoughts. Yes, the bands are cool. Mostly.
The font's a little washed out.
The I dig the black on black, but if I'm remembering correctly, 2020, the Timeless was also black,
It was.
right?
It was.
And it didn't have. I don't think it had the gold band.
Nope, it didn't.
Or the Nat Sherman.
He added the gold. He added the gold. It
So
just
I understand he's kind of putting this on all the cigars, but I would have left this one off.
Yeah, the gold was bad idea.
And I would have kept Timeless black, but I think the 2022 in red is cool. If it would have just been all black, except for the 2022 in red, ditch the gold band. I know you got your company name on it, but ditch it just to keep that look.
Here's a question for you, Aaron. Okay. Yeah. We keep everything black.
Yeah.
Get rid of the gold band. I'm in complete support of that. We keep the red 2022.
Yeah.
Now, 2023.
Yeah.
Do we change the color like crown heads or do we stay red?
You could stay red or you could go another color, but I'm going to go a little further. I would say keep the third band, but black it out as well.
Ooh. 3 matte black.
Black on black on black.
Black on black on black.
Also, how do you guys not give very good?
How did Jiunn not say anything offensive after we said that?
Yeah.
We still stayed.
The man puts 3 bands on it, and that's not enough for a very good prelight? Come on.
The gold, to me, it's like, to me, when you have all that black, like, because, 2020 was all black and it was cool. This one's cool. I dig it. The gray, I can live with the gray. But that gold just throws it for me. It's like you committed in 2022, but then you like kind of like softened up a little bit this year. But maybe it just kind of lure you in that he was gonna kick your ass with strength. So I don't know.
I see what you're saying. I really don't like that gold band there now.
But if you blacked out that gold band, that black, or even if you just like maybe you made the band black and the lettering gold, so it's really thin font. Or you put it in red as well on the black band. I'm just throwing out ideas, but
do you think if you added a 4th band, like how annoying would it be? At what point do you think it would be like 3 bands is pretty? Like if you had 4 bands, you'd be irritated. I would be too. But like if you got to 5, would you be like, what the fuck are we doing?
He's got to call it the timeless. The timeless mock edition.
If they're stuck to the wrapper, I'm pissed.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But if they're not stuck to the wrapper, I don't care.
When they're
have 12 bands on
when they're heavily glued. Oh yeah.
Oh,
if they're easily slid off, you could have as many bands as you want.
But I think you'd have to do that 4th one as a foot band. I don't think you could do another. You know what I mean?
No, you have to keep.
You guys don't even think 3 of these bands right here is a bit obnoxious.
It is a bit.
It's too obnoxious. But I'm just trying to see, like, could we? Let's take it to the limit, because like. It's obnoxious to us, but it's not that obnoxious to us.
You know what, Seth?
John, you can't go down to the foot. You have to keep working your way down.
Here you go. You do it like the stripper shirt. So the third band has a row going, like a thin strip going down to the foot, where you have the 4th band, and the 4th band and the 3rd band are connected.
You connected?
Or
almost like little
stripper reminded me. What if you had a G-string band where it was like the band and then it went down over the foot, like kind of how the DE ribbon goes up over the top, but you had it going down to the foot like a G-string.
And then you put
New York style.
New York style. Oh gosh, yeah.
All right, we're way off topic. I don't know.
Here's the other thing. They've always done foot bands. We always talk about foot bands. No one's done cap bands.
That's true.
The triple cap band.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, DE, like, with the Underground 10 did that ribbon over the top, so that's the closest we've seen, I think.
Yeah, that ribbon is just
So, all right. Any other thoughts about this cigar? We want to explain to them what they could do better with this.
It just made me remember the ribbon, and when people were like, "Hey, when you smoked it, do you leave the ribbon on, or do you take the ribbon off?" And I'm like, "No, you got to leave the ribbon on, man.
You just slide it to the side and go right in."
Oh shit!
All right, Seth,
we gotta call quits. We gotta call quits.
All right.
It's too much. June's gotta go feed a family.
All right. Wherever you're catching this video, if you get past the X rating, you can like and subscribe. Read the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com. Follow us on all the social media channels and catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. Catch you on the next one.
Timeless.